Former WWE superstar Ruby Riott is reportedly headed to AEW. This is coming from Wrestling Inc., so this is what I'm reading off of on my laptop. As we've noted, Riott recently revealed that she will be using the Ruby Soho name, if that's how you pronounce it. In her post-WWE career, she'll be using the name Ruby Soho. Fightful Select now reports that current plans have Ruby joining AEW soon. Ruby was released from her WWE contract back on June 2nd, along with other bunch of cuts. She would become a free agent once her 90-day non-complete clause expires on Tuesday, August 31st, which is right before the AEW All Out pay-per-view on September 5th. Do I see Ruby Riott in AEW as Ruby Soho? Yes, I can see Ruby Riott in AEW, or I can see her in a company like Impact Wrestling, but she will most likely be headed to AEW. I think after her 90 days is up, Tony Khan is going to be calling her, and he's going to be telling her, hey, come make your debut All Out. I'll give you what you want, and we'll work things out from there. So, yeah, man, Ruby Riott, man, she has a lot of potential, man. Good in the ring. It's just really sad how WWE dropped the ball on another talent, and then you leave Liv Morgan behind. And then Liv Morgan, man, I thought she was getting a push. You know, they was pushing Liv Morgan these last couple weeks, and then they took her off TV, and I think Liv Morgan might be the next one to get released. So I wouldn't be surprised if Liv Morgan leaves WWE in the next couple weeks or something. I don't know. I won't be surprised if she gets released, man. WWE, that's another women's wrestler WWE dropped the ball on, man. Liv Morgan, man. She should have gotten a push. She should have won Money in the Bank, but it's okay. We're past that. I'm not complaining no more, and I'm done with it. But yeah, Ruby Riott, man, she can mix it up with a Red Velvet, a Britt Baker, Chris Statlander, Ty Conti, Anna Jay. We don't know where Anna Jay's been. You know, I don't know if she's still injured or not. So if she's medically cleared, then Anna Jay should be back. Should be back soon in AEW. You mix it up with a Chris Statlander, Jade Cargill. You got Kiera Hogan potentially joining AEW. We don't know yet because she is leaving Impact. Her Impact contract expired. So we don't know about Kiera Hogan's status. We don't know if she's headed to NXT with Triple H to sign with Triple H. We don't know if she's headed to MOW because MOW, I heard they're getting a women's division. Ring of Honor can use some more women's wrestlers, and yeah, she can mix it up with a big swole, you know. But Ruby Riott, man, she can put on some good matches, including Hikaru Shida. But yeah, I do see her in AEW. I could see her in Impact. Maybe Liv Morgan is the next one to get released, and Liv Morgan can come join Ruby Riott in Impact Wrestling, get their feet wet, win the Knockouts tag team titles. You know, they become a tag team for a little while, and then they go on their own, go their separate ways, and yeah. But yes, I do see Ruby Riott in AEW. So yeah, that's my thoughts and opinion on Ruby Riott going to AEW. It will be a good fit for the women's division, and it could potentially be a game changer. And she could potentially be a game changer for the women's division. So yeah. But on top of that, I won't be surprised if Liv Morgan gets released and then Liv Morgan goes to Impact, because I do not see Liv Morgan in AEW. I see her more as an Impact Knockouts wrestler. You know, she can go in there, she can get her feet wet quick, you know, be in a Knockouts title picture with Deonna Purrazzo. And, you know, a babyface Liv Morgan for a heel Deonna Purrazzo, that would be a good feud. I'll be interested in seeing that. You know, Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott, they have all this potential, and then once again, WWE don't know what to do with them. You know, if I was Liv Morgan, I'd be wanting to get the F out. You know what I'm saying? Get the F out. Get the F out. Get away from Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard, because I'm done with them. So yeah, that's my thoughts and take on Ruby Riott join AEW and Liv Morgan potentially leaving the company. So yeah, potentially leaving WWE. Excuse me, I cannot talk today. My words is all over the place. But yeah. Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas recently updated their COVID-19 disclosure and announced that all individuals attending WWE Summerslam on Saturday night, August 21st, must wear a mask despite vaccination status. Allegiant Stadium is set to host the WWE SummerSlam pay-per-view on Saturday, August 21st. It was just reported today that there is some internal concern over SummerSlam being possibly moved from the stadium back to the Thunderdome, which I hope doesn't happen, and WWE pausing their touring due to the spike in COVID-19 cases. WWE recently slated on their second quarter earnings call that they have sold 40,000 to 45,000 tickets to SummerSlam as of last Thursday. And I think more tickets is moving because they just announced they officially announced the Roman Reigns versus John Cena match at SummerSlam. So that match itself is selling out Allegiant Stadium. I'm sorry. SummerSlam, it should be sold out by Saturday, August 21st. So yeah, and there's been talks about WWE going back to the Thunderdome in the next couple weeks. Do I see them going back to the Thunderdome? No. And do we get shut down again as a whole country? Do we go on another lockdown? I don't see the U.S. going on another lockdown. So yeah, I think what they'll do between now and what's in the future events that's coming up, I think if you want to go to a wrestling show, I think you would have to wear a mask, in my opinion. So I think that's what they'll do. So yeah, I don't think you need a vaccination proof to attend a wrestling show, except for that one show at Madison Square Garden with WWE on September 10th, where you have to show proof of a vaccine that you've been vaccinated from COVID to enter in the building. And New York City, whoever the mayor is in New York City, I don't know. I don't live in New York. So whoever the mayor is in New York City, he just announced that you have to show proof of a COVID vaccination to enter in indoor gyms, indoor dining. So if you want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings and dine in, then you have to show proof of a vaccine. So yeah, if you want to go to bars or something like that and sit indoors, I don't know. I think bars are included, and yeah. But all I heard was indoor dining, indoor gyms, indoor concerts. You will have to show proof of a COVID-19 vaccination in New York City. So yeah. Does this play in effect for AEW Dynamite in New York City on September 22nd? Yes, but at the same time, no. If the roof is going to be closed for Arthur Ashe Stadium on September 22nd, then you're most likely going to need proof of vaccination to go to the show in New York City on September 22nd. And if the roof is open, because Arthur Ashe Stadium is a retractable roof, so if the roof is open on that night, then I don't think you have to show proof of vaccination. I just think you have to wear a mask to go to the show. And same thing for future WWE events, AEW events, Impact events, and etc. So yeah, those are my take on those situations. Once again, I don't think we're going on another lockdown. I just think masks will be required to go to the show, which I don't mind having to do that as long as the show doesn't get canceled. And as long as we don't have to go back to Daly's Place in the Thunderdome for a couple months, then I'm completely fine with wearing a mask. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that'll be it for this news video. I know it was short and quick. So yeah. It wasn't long. Just kept it short and sweet. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys late night tonight for AEW Dynamite. Because I'll never be home live to watch the show on the first and second Wednesdays. So yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. See ya. I love y'all.